Jesus modeled a third way, and it's the hardest of the three. Think about Peter. Jesus knew Peter was going to reject him 3 times. And he told him directly before the morning and the rooster crowed, right? That you will deny me 3 times. He didn't soften it, he didn't protect Peter from the truth about himself. But then, after the resurrection, in John 21, Jesus finds Peter on the on the beach. And Peter, who denied him, who ran, Peter, who had gone back to fishing because he probably assumed he disqualified himself from everything that Jesus was teaching. And Jesus doesn't shame him. He doesn't make an example out of him. He doesn't bring up the denial in front of the other disciples. He pulls him aside and asks him the same question 3 times. Do you love me? And then reinstates him. Feed my sheep. So 3 times he rejected him. 3 reinstatements. 3 times. Now, Jesus meets the failure at its accepted death. Ooh. Jesus meets the failure at its exact depth and covers it completely. That is what accountability looks like when it's motivated by love rather than control. Practicality. Here's what it means for leaders. Hold the standard clearly before the failure happens. Accountability without clarity is just punishment. People need to know what is expected before they can be held to it. Now, Jesus was never ambiguous about what he was calling his disciples to do. He was equally clear, and he addresses the failure privately and specifically, not in front of the team, not as a general comment designed to send a message to everyone, directly, specifically, and privately. Now, in Matthew 18, it applies here as well. If we go to the person, name what happened, give them the opportunity to respond. We separate the person from the performance. You can hold someone accountable for what they did without defining them by it. Peter's failure was real. Jesus never pretended it wasn't. But Peter's identity was not the one who denied Jesus. His identity was the rock on which the church would be built. Hold that tension. Follow up. Accountability that ends with the conversation is incomplete. A leader who holds someone accountable and then invests in their recovery, their healing, their state of mind, who checks in, who offers support, who celebrates the turnaround, that's the leader that people will run through walls for. Be accountable for yourself. This is one that most leaders skip. And I think Jesus modeled this probably the best of everyone. He didn't ask his disciples to do anything he wasn't willing to do himself. The leader who holds others to standards, they don't hold themselves. That's accountability as love.